Okay, so welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be trying to fix my 3DS. As you can see, sorry about the light, it's kind of bright. As you can see, my 3DS took a little bit of a tumble today. Let me just move that light a little bit. Actually, I'm going to move this way. 3DS took a bit of a tumble today, as you can see, and it decided that it wanted to break. So my 3DS is currently sitting in a mess. Very, very bad day at work. Luckily for us, one, it still has power. Ta-da, power. Two, my 3DS still has both screens working. And the R button does in fact still work, even though it is quite broken. If I can focus, it's quite broken, and the sensor inside still registers the internet being on, so that's good. So what we're going to try to do right now is, with this magical Krazy Glue, we're going to try to put it back together. So first we're going to turn back off the system. And I do apologize for the glare. It's making it a little bit hard for the camera to focus. I'm doing this so that I have proper light in order to see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to set this camera down, and hopefully it will stay in a good place so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing here. So first things first, our power for the DS is off. Our DS is closed. And we kind of have to put together the little pieces here. So to do that, first start by taking this little bad boy here. It might be kind of hard to see. Let me put it up on the DS here. This little bad boy right here, kind of ugly looking. It's got this little square in the bottom. It's where this little clear plastic piece goes. This little clear plastic piece is the piece that shows you that the light's working and the light is on when your DS is in fact on. So at the bottom of it, let me show you guys here. At the bottom of it, you want to align the hole in the little dot, the nub in the hole. Okay, then we're going to take this piece that broke off, which is definitely the piece where the light went in. It's pretty haggard. We're gonna take that and we're gonna throw that right in the hole there. Insert that. That's what she said. We're gonna throw it right in the hole there. So we've got one full unit now, and you can see the little piece is poking out there. Okay, this is the other piece that kind of popped out. What this is, it goes into the little side of the DS here. Okay, kind of goes in the side, and it matches in with the hole here. Sorry, I'm trying to angle this properly. Matches in with the hole here, that when it goes together properly, acts as the clicking function to allow the screen to stay up. So we're going to throw this... oh, I got it backwards. I got this piece backwards. I guess the easiest thing to do is put this piece back in the DS. Put that in the DS. Okay. I'm lucky that it broke on the side that it did. The other side here, I'm gonna lightly do it, but the other side here, when it comes out, it's actually the screen cord. It's where the screen is. So if that had broke on that side and come fully apart, I would have no screen on my DS. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to kind of pop all of this together. A little click. So it's all popped back in together. Okay, we're going to open the screen here, holding carefully. We should get the click. Okay, we got the click. So that means it's in properly. So I'm very lucky with how this broke. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it very well, but I'll try to show it. Let me turn on my camera light here. Okay, Focus here. All right. So it's kind of hard to see. But we're kind of lucky that it broke where it did and it's sitting in properly, because it kind of just clicks right back into place where it's supposed to be. Aside from a few cosmetic damage bits on there, I think I should be able to glue this back together perfectly fine. So I'm going to turn that back off. I'm going to set this this right back down here. Okay. So let me just readjust this here. Sorry. All right. And refocus that screen. There we go. So now we're going to take a Krazy Glue, and we're going to be super careful with this because, yeah, one screw up and I no longer have an opening DS. and we don't want that. That would be bad. So my Krazy Glue is now open. We're just gonna throw this this cap back on here while I'm trying to position my DS in a good way to glue it. So we're gonna pop this back open. All right, so we're back open. We're gonna get it all the way over. I'm just gonna try to pop it all the way over there. So that should give us the best range, I hope, to and that's kind of what happened when it fell. Is that the screen was open. I was playing Pokemon when it fell, and we're gonna throw that underneath there, give it a little bit of support. Yeah, I was playing Pokemon, and the screen, I dropped it, and it fell and broke, which is great. So, Krazy Glue is, oh, let me readjust my camera here, it's starting to slip. Sorry, it's kind of leaning up against something else, and let me put something underneath the front end so it doesn't slide anymore. Whoa. Alright. I do apologize, technical difficulties. I don't have a tripod for my phone, because that is what I'm using. Alright, so we have to be very careful with Krazy Glue. This stuff is strong if you have never used it before, and it will mess shit up. So we're going to take that off real quick. We're going to make sure it stays together, or this part stays together, and we're going to make sure that our screen doesn't fly apart, and reposition that. Okay, so piece off, moment of truth. This is making me super nervous. Oh, come on, there we go. Oh, sorry, starting to come out. Okay, so make sure you don't get this on your skin. It will glue to you pretty good. I'm trying to do this so that I can make so you guys can see. I don't want this shit on me. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue on the device. A little bit of glue on the device. Carefully, trying not to touch us or another piece of the device. I don't want to glue things together that aren't supposed to go together. Alright, so glue is on. We kind of have to go quickly with this. So glue is on, and now we're going to take this, and it's going to fall apart. That's great. Fuck. Shit. Shit. Without touching it to me, I'm going to take it. It's really tacky right now. And we're going to slide this right in and hopefully together. Oh no. Right in and together. And I did get it on my skin. That's great. I think I actually got it in the hinge point too. So now we're going to close it. Yeah, I got it in the hinge point too, it looks like, and I got it on my fingers a bit. You can kind of see it there in the light. I got a bit on my fingers. Krazy Glue's kind of crazy like that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit, very carefully, put it on the seam of where the break is. very carefully without touching the button as well. Very carefully put it on the seam. I sure as hell hope this works. Somebody suggested I should just contact Nintendo and try to send it back to them and get a whole new one, but I'm trying the home repair method first. Alright, so we have to let that sit for about 30 seconds. So my hinge is still moving. So that's a good sign. It does signify that I didn't get it right in the hinge point, if I did get any glue there. But we do have to do a little bit more gluing. So we're going to let that sit for a minute. It says it has to sit for about 30 seconds or so for it to get a nice seal on there. In the meantime, oh man. So, yeah. This stuff instantly glues when it touches your skin, and it's not pleasant. So do be careful if you try to do this route. I would highly suggest against it. If I could have, I would have gone out and bought a whole new 3DS today in preparation for the new Pokemon game. But I don't have $200 kicking around. Alright, so as we can see now, I've got it open. And we're going to add just a little more glue right on the seam here, right by the light. A little more glue right in that seam. So that hopefully that little bit of glue will also hold it in place. So let me give you a better view of what I just did. So what I just did when I focused the camera here is, and that's not glue on the desk, that's something else. I don't know what the hell that is. Come on, focus. There we go. So I put a bit of glue on that seam right there. Again, not touching the freaking seam with my finger. I'm not that crazy. As you can see, though, I did get a bit of glue on that aspect right there, but it was from my finger, not so much from the screen or from the glue stick. It was from my finger, which has had some glue on it, and my my other finger as well is kind of shiny from glue. So we've got glue there. All right, we got glue on the back seam right there. I know it's kind of bright. Again, I'm trying to do this with my phone. And I'll test that button in a second. All right. So we've kind of let it dry a bit here. I'll put my phone back over here. Let you guys continue to see the magic that is happening. Once I refocus my lens there. There we go. So we're refocused. Alright, so our hinge point looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. It is hinging on its own. So we are quite happy with that. We're just going to add a little bit more glue. Just give it a nice good seam. Again, without touching the hinge, because if I glue the hinge, I'm going to be in a world of trouble. Okay, oh, I should probably keep that open for a second. Make sure that the glue won't touch. Okay, good. Get a little more glue on this back seam here, where the crack was. Kind of glue it together. Get a little bit of extra support there. I'm going to open this back up. Well, we're hinging on our own, so that's good. So, and now reapplying the pin to the frickin' glue is pretty hard because there's a bit of glob of Krazy Glue on the green cap, so it's a little bit rough. So we're just gonna put that back in its container. So I've used the Kraggle, as they said in Lego Movie. Love that movie. So I've used the Kraggle on the DS, and we're gonna hopefully see that will work. Anyways, thanks for watching. It's about 15 minutes, so I should probably cut it off here. Thanks for watching, and if you like this repair guide or repair scenario, leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, and let me know what you think. And thanks for watching me repair my 3DS. I appreciate it. Anyways, Have a great night.